Do not attempt the training techniques you're about to see without consulting a professional. Tonight on Cesar 911.
We have a German Shepherd Rottweiler mix who is attacking our ranch animals.
A bloodthirsty dog.
Just last night, he got a hold of another horse.
Bodie, 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 Bodie!
With a deadly past.
Bodie killed all 4 goats in one night.
He completely ripped their throats.
What?
And then, an attacking pug.
He's vicious. He wants to attack people, attack our other dogs.
He's bit me 4 times.
What?
Has a family divided.
The dog needs to go.
I don't agree. I've never bonded with the dog the way I bonded with Gio.
She's picked him over me and our children.
I can't live with you. It's terrifying.
This is Cesar 911. Cesar's first 911 call takes him to a family ranch in Temecula, California, where whistleblower Catherine is worried about her sister's dog.
How are you, Miss Catherine? Oh, that's good news.
Nice to meet you.
How are you? Good?
Thank you for coming.
My pleasure. So how can I help you?
My sister has got a dog, a Rottweiler mix named Bodie. He was abandoned at an old rental property. So I figured, well, my sister, she'd give him a great home, which she did. But somewhere along the line, he just became dangerous. I think he was about a year old. I get a phone call from my sister, crying and screaming, saying that Bodie had killed her goats.
What?
She woke up to go out and feed and found Bodie sitting in the middle of 4 dead goats. He completely ripped their throats, and the only thing keeping the head on was the spine. And it was almost as if he was sitting in the middle, making sure that they weren't going to get back up again. He has become aggressive towards horses as well. I used to have my horse with my sister, and after he had gotten hold of my sister's horse and ripped part of his nose,
What?
I refused to bring my horse anywhere near this property. You know, just last night, he got a hold of another horse. And they were gifted a mini pony, which is not much bigger than Bodie. The biggest concern right now with Bodie is the mini horse. If Bodie got a hold of her, she wouldn't have a fighting chance in hell. If you notice, she is in a complete enclosure with...
Like a goat,
Yeah.
fence.
Oh, yeah.
If Bodhi's attacking everything from chickens to goats to full-size horses, she's right to be concerned about that mini. This is a very dangerous situation.
We might have to put him down. There was a horrible guilt. I gave my sister this dog. I feel some sense of responsibility, you know, that she needs help.
All right, so where can we see this? Bodhi and the horses and...
Well, my nieces will bring the horses down and start working with the horses, and we'll bring Bodhi out.
That'd be awesome. Let's go.
No, you'll just step off to the lead rope.
Cesar and Catherine observe Lisa and her daughters exercising the horses as Bodhi begins to head for their corral.
Look how you lower the head. That's bad. Oh, bad. They're just completely out of control now. All right, stop them.
Girls, is that Cesar Milan? My name is Lisa Melgoza,
My name is Alan Melgoza.
and we have a 4-year-old Rottweiler German Shepherd mix named Bodie, who is attacking all our ranch animals.
We live in Temecula, California.
Living on a ranch is ideal for me because I love that my kids have this opportunity to be around the animals. Bodie came from my sister. They were given a call that some puppies were abandoned at a rental home.
He was 3.5 weeks, something like that.
Bodie was just the cutest thing. He was just so tiny, and the kids had never had a dog that small, so he was constantly being carried around by my kids and babied by them and fed by them and just spoiled.
He was cute, but he was also cuddly and playful.
The aggression probably started with our chickens. One night, we saw that he had killed one of our roosters.
And then we started noticing him, Bodie, being a little bit more horse aggressive at that time. He would run the fence.
And if the horse stuck his head out, he'd bite him in the nose. Bodie, 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 Bodie! And that's really scary. And then one morning when he went to work...
Yeah, I walked out the back door, and it was dead quiet. And it just sensed something was wrong. So I walked into the pasture, then I came across the first goat. He had basically went for a kill. He's right to the neck. Then I found the next, and found the next. So all four were killed. We became very, very angry towards Bodie. He was actually caged probably for a good 1 to 2 weeks. We didn't want to let him out because we didn't know, what he was going to do with anything else.
We got Bodie and Big Dogs to protect the ranch animals from other predators, and now we're trying to keep them from Bodie.
Keeping Bodie pinned up defeats the whole purpose of a big dog on a ranch.
If Cesar can't help us, the decision would probably be putting him down.
It's in the back of our mind, knowing his capability of harming. And I don't want to get there.
Bodie, let's go. The first thing I need to do is teach Bodie how I want him to behave around horses.
I was a little scared. I was more afraid for the horses because I've seen them get injured by Bodie, and it's scary. Oh, no.
Hey. Shh. This whole licking, you know what that means? When the dog were all licking, it's pretty bad.
Okay.
It's more like it's going after. Bodie is an anxious dog who gets overly excited by the farm animals. As soon as he saw the horses, he was running back and forth trying to get at them. But when the horse invaded his space, Bodie became even more fixated on him. That's the time to give him his correction before he can attack. Shh. Give me something to feed the horse, just to bring the horse close. If a horse moves, this is a better move for him to submit to it, to surrender to it. By the horse coming into his intimate space, we make him predatory, weaker, right? Softer. See, this is avoidance. See the way he's looking at it? Yeah, it's avoidance, but tense. We don't want him also to be tense. We don't want them to be tense. So once you start taking things away, you're gonna start seeing behaviors like this, like he wants to get out.
We should get that same reaction even with the male.
No, this is halfway there. Yeah, this is not the reaction you want. This is reaction that you see once you start taking things away. Because if you're not allowing the brain to do this, right? What we're saying right now, you can't go after the horse. So then the brain goes just like, okay, so what do I do now? So they're gonna go into flight,
yes.
Right? You don't want him to flight. You don't want him to avoid it. You don't want him to fight. You want him to surrender. This is really good. Look how he's almost cowering.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So you're laying down. That's a good sign. So now, as you see, his cooperation. Mm-hmm. Now his brain is more in a surrender state.
I didn't think he could take control of him so quickly because, we have tried. We snap him out of it, but he snaps right back into it. So it was nice to be able to see that it could be done.
Well, we're going to take this guy to the dog psychology center because he needs some structure. Stay right there, buddy. That licky thing is going to stop. That's really bad.
That is
really?
Oh, right?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
He does it
all the time.
I know, because he's always anxious.
Oh, great.
So this is good, but the whole licking thing that he does, that's not good.
How long will he be gone for?
Oh, not long. 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Being that Cesar's going to take Bodie means it was pretty serious, more than I really expected. I was kind of happy that he took him so that he can be fixed.
Prepared for that?
Oh, doggy.
Bye, Bodie.
Enjoy your vacation!
Cesar brings Bodie to the Dog Psychology Center to begin his extensive rehabilitation.
I gotta be honest, I never worked with a dog that kills so many family pets. But I'm gonna show you how a brand new environment can give him a brand new life. The DPC will be good for Bodie because, like the Melgoza's family ranch, is full of animals. I can condition Bodie to be around them without attacking, and I'm gonna start with my sheep. Remember, the leaking in this guy is one of the signs. You can have a nervous leak, which that's what he's doing right now, or more like an anxious leak, like wanting to attack. Look at this one right here, challenging him.
Cesar has brought Bodhi, a dog with a history of attacking and killing livestock, to the DPC to learn how to behave around other animals. Right away, he faces a sheep who challenges him.
That sheep was pretty bold. Bodhi responded with a growl, but after a correction, he returned to a calm state. But he's still showing avoidance with the sheep, not submission. So I'm gonna put Bodhi in with my llama Lorenzo. He has more confidence than any of the sheep do, and he will have no problem challenging Bodhi. And to prevent Bodhi from avoiding him, I'm going to tie their leashes together.
Lorenzo intimidated a little bit, so I have to help him just to go all the way down. Otherwise, he can go from flight to fight. I want to calm submissive. So when Lorenzo does this behavior, he goes into a calm submissive state. That's the command. See, this is avoidance. He needs to submit to it, to surrender to it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Calm, submissive.
That's what I wanted to see from Bodhi. When Lorenzo got into his personal space, he wanted to get as far away as possible. But once he realized there was nowhere he could go, he finally submitted. And a submissive dog is less likely to attack.
Good job, Lorenzo.
A week later, Cesar invites the Malgoza family to the DPC to see Bodhi's progress.
How are you?
Fine.
I met you before.
Yeah, Alan.
Ladies,
Hi.
good to see you.
It's been a week since we've seen Bodhi, and we've really surprised how much we missed him.
You know, the whole point of me bringing a dog with me, I can working with my animals, and every single day he has supervision. At the same time, I get to bond with them and get to know more about what they like, what they don't like. And he's a fun guy. I'm going to show you how great he's doing. Today, actually, the first time he's going to see the goats.
Okay.
Yeah, he's seen sheep, llama, but not a goat. I want to leave that for you. All right, let's go.
I can't believe we're going to do this and be so close to goats, knowing what Bodhi has done and can do.
It's Bodhi's most serious challenge yet, because he has a history of killing goats. This will be the ultimate test of his training.
Look at this goat is already facing. He's more like the pack leader of all. This look is towards him. You don't give affection right now because he's still learning. Bodhi was licking his lips again. A clear sign he was entering that anxious state. That was the right time to correct him before he can react and attack. Now, hear the lesson. There you go. Hear the lesson. Freaking goat. He's so rude, isn't he? Jeez. Hear the lesson. It's not from me, it's from the goat. Because they don't know what happened. Yeah? They have no idea what happened. There you go, back, walking away. That's not how we want to finish the exercise, because then he finished afraid of the goat. Okay? So that's not how we end in the exercise. Bodhi is choosing avoidance, just like he did with Lorenzo. So we need to bring him back into their intimate space, so he can create a positive association with the goats. Sit. Hey. Hey.
Cesar is working with Bodhi, who killed his family's 4 goats, to try and break him of this deadly behavior.
Sit. Sit.
So now he's doing obedience around the goat. Stay. 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 Bodhi. Good boy. See, now he's playing around the goats, right? So that way they're learn. Okay, so if I'm around the goat, what's my other options? So you have to teach them. Well, around the goats, you can play with the ball, you can do obedience, you can just wait. We can bring the food for the goat. So you give him a job. He doesn't have a job.
When the activity was over, I couldn't believe that Bodhi didn't attack the goats like I felt he was or could have done, which really made me happy.
So once I rehabilitate him completely, your job is just to maintain him there. One thing we must do is we have to give him a structure, and we have to give him a job. He needs to help you in the farm. So, feeding the chickens,
Exactly.
feeding the horses, carrying things, and...
Okay, so I'm excited to work on him at home too. So will we be able to take him home today?
Not today, because I want to tie the whole thing down. I want to finish it, and then I'm going to bring him home. All right?
All right.
Alrighty.
And today we were expecting to bring him home, and all of us are just kind of like heartbroken. He needs it though. He needs to stay, and he needs to get fixed so that he can come home. We can finish the job and live with him happily.
Dude, you're coming with me. Guys, see you soon.
All right.
All right?
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Come on.
Cesar's next 911 call comes from whistleblower Damien and his daughter Amanda. Damien's wife's pug is causing a rift in the family.
Mr. Damien?
How are you, Cesar?
Great.
Good to see you.
Amanda? Nice to meet you. So, how can I help?
We need help with our pug. He's vicious. He wants to attack people, attack our other dogs. We have a pack of 6 now with him here. We have a 1-year-old pug named Gio, who is a holy terror. Gio was a rescue that my wife Shannon found online. She rescued him, she brought him home, and when I first saw Gio, I thought, this is the Tasmanian devil right in front of my face.
Life before Gio was a lot quieter. Our dogs got along. We didn't have to worry about getting in fights. He's bit me 4 times.
What?
I feel like my mom feels bad for Gio. Like, he came from such, like, a bad childhood, I guess.
Yeah.
And she just feels bad. She wants to, like, make it up to him.
She would pick him up and, why did you do that, Gio? You know better than to bite people.
She did that?
Oh, yeah.
So like a baby, right?
Yeah, just like a child. My relationship with my wife is kind of in jeopardy. Gio has become a wedge in our relationship. I feel as though she's picked him over me, her husband, and our children.
So how easy is it to convince your mom? Like, Mom, can we change your frame of mind?
It's hard.
What about you?
You know what? The dog's bit her twice now. The dog should go.
Oh, wow, wait. Even her?
We were in the emergency room at Northridge Hospital 2 weeks ago. The dog took a huge gash out of her arm. She's been bit multiple times. My feeling is the dog needs to go.
I love Gio. I want to see him get help. I want him to be the lovable dog that I know he can be. But I can't live with Gio. It's terrifying. Something needs to change because I do not want my dogs to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt myself. I don't want my family to get hurt.
It's extremely difficult. As a parent, the last thing you want to see is your kids hurting.
Can't wait to see this little pug.
Here we go.
Gee,
Get ready.
In order to observe Gio's aggressive behavior firsthand, Cesar has his producer Todd walk in with a live streaming camera just as Shannon is leaving.
that's not good. This is about to get really bad.
Cesar received a 911 call about an aggressive pug that's not fitting into family life.
He's bit me 4 times.
What?
After watching the dog from a live feed,
This is about to get really bad.
Cesar has seen enough.
My name is Shannon Hill. I have a 1-year-old pug. He's aggressive towards people and 5 other dogs I have in my home. I've never bonded with a dog the way I bonded with Gio. The thing that I love most about him are his little googly eyes.
Give me a kiss.
He's just a little cute puppy. The problem is he's bit my daughter 4 times and he bit me twice. I'm beyond desperate because each day that goes by, his behavior becomes worse. I thought that if I smothered Gio with a lot of love and a good home, that he wouldn't bite. Since he's bit my daughter, no one in my family wants me to keep the dog. My husband is done with him. He wants the dogs to go. I say no. I want to keep Gio. Our only solution would be to separate.
Cesar asks Todd to re-enter the house so he can show Shannon how to get control of Gio.
All right, let's do this. I want you to see what I do. No tension on the leash, very, very important. That allows Gio not to feel the need to protect. If you choose a more calm approach, where you are more confident about it, and then they have no choice just to go in the back. See this whole... The calmer Gio.
Yes.
Tell, let's do that again. I want you to see. Yeah. Looking at you, whatever you hear, how to react. There's no tension on the leash. This is hesitation. This is good. Gio actually looked at Shannon first to see how she's behaving. And when she was hesitant, so was he. I want you to learn not to see Gio as what happened in the past for him, but what he's doing right now, okay? It's not that he's suffering, it's not that he's hurt, it's just he's hesitating and he's unsure. Why? Because this new guy came in. Simple as that. A lot of times when people rescue dogs, feel so much empathy to the point that they feel sorry for him. They feel they have to compensate by giving more to him because he didn't have it. That causes a big problem. I am not sure Shannon understands that she's projected her own insecurities onto Gio. Instead of being the confident pack leader he needs, she's actually reinforcing his own uncertainty. Let's do it again. Yeah, so here's switch. So here. See how the space is? So instead of moving forward, he moves back. With you, you have to stay back, pulling away. So that puts him in more like, what's happening right now? What's happening right now? Just whatever it is.
He looks scared to me.
So that's your interpretation. Because I see this. I don't see a worried dog. I see a worried human.
Okay.
Why?
Do you think that he can be helped?
I always think the dogs can be helped. I never think that all humans can be helped.
I'm afraid that he can't be fixed. He's crazy. He's
Wow.
crazy.
How do you see it?
I do.
When I heard her saying that she believes Gio is crazy, that to me is crazy. Because I don't see a crazy dog.
It's just I don't see it coming, any attacks.
And you don't think you can provoke that?
Do you think I provoked the attacking?
I do. Shannon keeps saying that she's afraid of how Gio will act. She's afraid he can't be helped. It's her fear that is causing all the problems. I'm gonna have a difficult time convincing Shannon that she needs to change first. You brought it here.
Okay, so I brought him to the house where everything was peaceful and calm, and I allowed him to just run the show and run around my house where everyone else had to be contained.
That's right. Everybody else has rules, boundaries, and limitations.
Right, and he
said
didn't.
you don't.
Wow.
So I don't think the dog is crazy. I think the way you did it was kind of crazy.
He just came right in and took over.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Now you know what not to do.
I made a mess.
But we can clean it.
All right.
It's good that Shannon is admitting her mistakes, but that's just the first step. I need to show her that her energy is causing Gio's problems.
The next day, Cesar returns with his dog Junior to continue working with Shannon and Gio.
I want to use Junior to start reintroducing Gio to the other dogs.
What do you want me to do?
What would you do in that situation?
Right now, I'd pull him back. I wouldn't let him get too close.
So what do you think that happens when you pull back and they don't let him get too close? He's curious.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So the fear overrules the reality. Trap the leash. As you see, nothing bad is happening. They both are just, sniffing the ground. They're just happy. Celebrating, there's a way of celebrating. The fear keeps you at a distance and tells you to pull away. So in a way, you're nurturing fear. Right?
Yeah, my heart's beating right now.
Yeah. Letting go of the leash is the best thing Shannon can do for herself and Gio. It's literally releasing Gio from all her nervous tension. And now, he's not nervous either. Look. This is good, look. See, he's surrendering to it, so he's given space for him to feel, for him to roll over in front of a dog that he met once. That means he's in full trust. Full trust. Yep. Shannon kept Gio isolated from the rest of the pack. So the next step is to slowly reintroduce Gio to the other 5 dogs the right way. I'm going to start with Shannon's pit bull Shadow and have her put a muzzle on him for protection. We're not putting the muzzle because we're afraid of the pit. We trust the pit. We're putting the muzzle because Gio instigates a fight. It should help Shannon just to know that Gio is not gonna get harmed. And that's what we all want. We don't want harm.
Okay.
Gio was just sort of thrown into this pack. So this is actually the first time he's introduced to Shadow the right way. Come on, Mr. Shadow.
No.
Cesar works with Shannon to reintroduce her pug Gio to her other dogs.
Come on, Mr. Shadow.
But after meeting a pit bull, Gio is showing signs of aggression.
Now, when he does this thing, you can address it. So I'm gonna wait for a little bit for him to see just a little bit. Just a little bit like that. Just a touch here. Look at the tail.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna help him. Look. So look at the face. We just want to control the behavior, see the behavior, address the behavior. What you want is everybody to get along. The correction and the follow-through are just as important. Dog lovers need to see themselves as pack leaders. Otherwise, they can't create harmony. This is how you should have started in the beginning, in my opinion. Can we do it again?
Shadow.
There you go. Come on, Mr. Shadow. There you go. That's good. That's really good. And he's making the moves that he did with Junior. He actually gives space. Those are good things. Those are good signs. The next test is to see if Gio can interact with Shadow like he did with Junior. Now, with the muzzle off. See how he's moving away? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see how this guy, who normally moves forward, he's actually giving space. Nice. That's beautiful. Now that Gio is completely relaxed around Shadow, I can bring in the rest of the pack, including the other pit bull he's had problems with before.
Go, Tiger. Tiger. Go. Gio, come on. I'm scared about Gio being introduced to my pack because Gio will attack the pit bulls, especially Tiger.
So here. Look. Hey. Hey. So we're saying, when you move with Tiger, just move calmly, and if you're gonna move too fast, I'm gonna correct you from it.
All right.
So that's an introduction.
Yeah. The truth is, though, is he's acting all perfect right now, but I bet you if I was alone, he's gonna pull some crazy stuff.
I don't believe Shannon believes she can be Gio's pack leader. If she doesn't believe it, he won't either.
I just have to, I mean, he doesn't listen to me. He doesn't respect me, you know, because I've given him so much love or whatever.
Only love.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't give structure. Hey. Right there. So here, we are addressing this guy. Those guys already know how to bark together, so the new guy have to keep a distance. The reason I stopped Gio from running off with the pack is because all the other dogs got too excited. So I have to wait until everybody got into a calm state before I reintroduce Gio. Otherwise, he'll attack.
Can I give him affection because he's been a good boy?
Go for it. Yeah, but wait, do it right.
Right.
Go down. Hey.
And now pet him?
Go for it. So you want to give affection, fine. But don't give affection separate. Give affection so everybody gets that vibe.
Everybody gets it.
Once you accomplish harmony, give harmony to everybody. Give love to everybody. Learn to share love to the pack. Shannon's instinct is still to treat Gio different than her other dogs. But she and Gio did make progress today. The next step is to get Damien and Amanda involved.
Thank you.
See you the next time?
All right.
All right.
Thank
Gio, you did amazing.
The next day, Cesar meets the Laporto family with all their dogs. But Damien has some bad news.
So what has been going on?
We had a little episode with Gio.
Yeah.
Amanda had gotten bit again. This time he bit Amanda over a piece of trash that she tried to get out of his mouth. Our pack was uniform at one time until he came, and then it disrupted the pack, and we thought, you know what, there's enough of what's going to happen if we're not there.
Yeah. This is a serious setback, and nerves are raw with this family. So the first thing I need to do is just get everybody in a calm state. So can we just go for a walk?
All right, kids, ready?
We have an important goal to reach today. I need to show the family that Gio can be part of their pack if they are willing to lead him with confidence. Every single dog enjoys to follow a leader. They're programmed. This is what your house needs.
Yeah.
The first step is to show Damien that it's possible to walk Gio with the whole pack. All right. Yeah, so you can look tough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I need.
Yes, that's it. Up, yeah.
Walking the pack, I immediately felt almost like weight lifted off my shoulders. It just felt peaceful.
Yeah. Come here, sweetie. You grab right here.
Now, there you go. There. That's confident. That's it.
Now I want Amanda to lead Gio because I know she's scared of him. This is the dog that has bit her several times. So this is not just her controlling Gio, but also her fear.
Now you're a pack leader. There you go, right there.
Yeah.
This is a family walk.
Yeah.
But look at your daughter. I mean, she's walking, you know, a pug and a pit.
And that's not just any pug.
That's not just any pug.
Right.
Seeing my husband and my daughter do the pack walk with Gio, I'm starting to hope that perhaps today was an eye-opener.
Okay, guys, that was a good first step together. Going forward,
I'll be happy with the walk.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge puzzle for you guys.
I think it's a huge hurdle.
Yeah, for you actually just to do it without my supervision, without me being there, and you're really like understanding 100% the feeling that I'm talking about.
getting this family pack to come together will take time. First, I just want them to repeat what they did today on their own, then we take it from there.
It's a promise, right?
Promise.
Take him for a walk.
Yes.
As a pack. Here. Okay. See you later. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it. Much love. Today was a baby step forward. If they want to keep Gio and become a functioning family, they're going to have to make some changes. It's a lot of damage that needs to be reversed.
Coming up, a setback for Gio.
He got into a dogfight with one of the little dogs.
Leaves his family in limbo.
I just want him to have the right home.
Now, before Cesar gets back to Gio and his family, he brings Bodhi home to the Malgoza family to show them his progress.
It's coming out.
What Bodhi needs is a job, so he knows his role around the animals. And I came up with a pretty good solution.
I want this guy to help you feed the animals. So we have a surprise for you. Ta-da!
That's nice, because usually we just carry all the hay like this.
You see? I'm making it easier and easier.
That's awesome.
Cesar said that he has trained Bodhi to use a cart, and he wants us to utilize that in terms of the ranch here. It was awesome to see that maybe Bodhi's going to be a little bit more functional around here.
Yeah, here. Short, not tense. Short, not tense.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you go. So let me show you how I would do it. Here.
So feed this one first then, so he could see it.
Right. So he
Okay.
parks right here, stay.
Right.
So this is me. Then I bring this here. He sees it. And then we deliver it. Right there. Good. So
Got
here.
it.
Then the
Okay.
association of that.
Right.
So we don't just bring food, we also bring sweetness. So it is. So he comes and joins in, the horse sees. When the dog comes, he's calm.
I think he did need a job to keep him distracted and his mind focused on something else, something good and positive.
Homework is gonna be simple.
The Malgoza's homework is to keep working with Bodhi, giving him a job with the cart, and to keep him calm around the horses. Good?
Right. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Not overloaded, right?
No.
Here's your Bodhi back, sir. Here's your mail in. Here's the guy who's gonna help you deal with all these emails. See you next time?
See you
Okay.
next time.
Three weeks after meeting with Bodhi's family,
Come on, guys. Follow me.
Caesar invites the Malgozas to the DPC to check on their progress.
Welcome back home. Let's see your progress, dude. Bodhi car practice.
He's really good. He just kind of looks around and...
Ignores the horse.
Oh,
Focus on.
yes.
He has a job.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. This is really good.
Really good.
Now he's running that horse and jumping, which is more prey drive.
Right.
I love that. Look at that. She just did it like a snap him out of him. Wow. I love that. That was really good. Your tummy was really good.
I'm actually excited to have my horse back at my sister's now. You know, we get to go out and go riding, and Bodhi comes with us, and it's nice.
Right.
Thank you, everybody, family.
Our dream when we first moved into the ranch, with all the animals, is that, of course, that everybody gets along. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now Cesar has made it possible that we can actually accomplish this dream.
Buddy, take care of your man right there. You and him.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye, guys. We rehabilitated a dog that went after goats. Now that dog is the role model of the farm, and he has a job, and he still protects the house from coyotes. That is a job well done.
A few days after Caesar last met with Gio's family, he receives an urgent call.
How you doing?
Better.
I understand you guys want to talk to me about something? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go here.
All right.
The last time I saw this family, they suffered some setback, and Gio has been among that for the 5th time. I gave them a very simple assignment in hopes of getting them on track. But seeing Shannon like this lets me know that there's something serious going on.
We've had a little bit of a rough time with Gio. He got into a dogfight with one of the little dogs, and last night our son had a couple of friends over, and he nipped at one of the guys coming in the house. It got better along the way,
Right.
but I believe he can find a better suited environment.
So what you're saying is you're surrendering.
Right.
We would like to have Gio find an individual's house that could give him undivided individual attention.
You know, how do you feel about it?
I just want him to have the right home.
Right.
The decision to hand over Gio is really the best decision for my dogs and for my family. I want him to be able to have someone that is capable of, you know, providing for him.
The family was not able to help Gio all the way, but doesn't mean they didn't help. She took him away from an environment that was going to be put down. You were the right person for that moment. You know what I mean? That to me is the true spirit of rescuing a dog. I experienced this a lot, by the way. A lot of people, they enter into want to rescue a dog, want to get a dog, and they were not compatible. So what I do is I find the right family that is suit the energy for that dog. And I hope that it's, overrules the sadness, because he's going to adapt himself quite quickly, thanks to all the work you guys did with him.
He's definitely better than he was when we got him.
Right.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. How are you feeling, sweetie?
I'm probably not gonna miss his fighting. I'm just gonna miss him. Like, I don't know.
It's the saddest thing to see a young lady cry. One thing that I hope the family get is we will find a home for Gio, actually fairly quickly, and he'll become a loving pet for another family thanks to them. Well, this is it then.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I very much
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
this.
Can I bring him
family
into the
appreciates
pack? Yeah, of course.
Say goodbye.
I'm gonna miss you.
Even though it hurts, I know it's the best thing for Gio.
Thanks,
you,
man.
buddy. Appreciate it. I appreciate
Sweetie,
it.
I send you pictures, okay? Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
I'm happy for Gio now. I'm very grateful.
All right. Come on, dude. We're going.
I have a lot of hope.
This isn't a story of failure. It's just a chapter in Gio's journey. I'll be getting a new home for Gio soon.